Alright guys, I took a wire brush on a drill, clean up these pistons a little bit, and first and last, I see some minor pitting in that piston, but nothing to write home about. Wait for the rest of these. Okay, we'll do these two next. That's some serious pitting. Something went through that cylinder. This one's got a bit more of it. Yeah, something got it good right there. And this one, those are some pretty significant chunks. And then a bunch of minor ones. And then these two last, yeah. So it's gotta, oh, that was just dirt. Okay, this is one of the better looking pistons. And this is one of the worst looking, this is the worst looking piston. Some pretty bad things going on here. You know, when I looked at the spark plugs, there was more than one of them that had lost the ceramic. So this could have been chewing up ceramic. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, it's not looking great in here. Yeah, this one's trying to be worst, and it might be. This one might be the worst. This is 3. 4's got this M-shaped scratch in the corner, and 5 is really bad as well. So what do you think? 4 or 3 or 5? I think it's 5. Jeesh. Not good, that's for sure. Alright, got the pistons all cleaned up, and I showed you all the divots in them and stuff. Let's center the engine a little bit more. Can I? No, that's about where it wants to be. Come on, turn engine. Only wants to go this way, fine. Right about there. Okay, so I've got a ridge from hell right here. It's massive. Let's see if I can get it on camera. Well, you can see where the black area starts, but this ridge is just incredible. And then this cylinder as well, yeah. Oh, you can see it on this one. Let's zoom. See that ridge? It's pretty massive, and it's on all the cylinders. So that's probably why we have no compression. The rings are just all the way out, so I don't know. But the main thing is, if they're stuck, I can't just pull the pistons out and fix them because I need a ridge reamer, and I'm not buying a ridge reamer just for this kind of a sunk cost problem. I need to cut my losses and walk away from this motor that I don't even intend to use anyways. Would be a gutless wonder if I had to use it. Even rebuilding it, it would still be a gutless wonder. So I'm going to start working on pulling this engine out. That's all there is to it. I'll have a virtually brand new starter to do something with. Yeah. If I can find another straight 6 to toss in here, maybe I would, but I don't want to spend anything. So that's kind of a barrier to doing that. Yeah, we'll just start preparing for the LS swap. It's going to be awesome in here. So motor out, transmission out. Well, yeah, I'm gonna crawl under it and undo the drive shaft. Probably pull the transmission out of the bell housing, and at some point I'll get an engine crane and get this out of here. But I can start pulling all the accessories off the engine, unbolt the motor mounts and stuff. I already drained the oil out of the engine because I was gonna take the pan off and get up to the pistons, but I'm not even gonna bother now. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna find my stupid safety glasses, so I'll go a little overboard with the welding. It's turned off, so it shouldn't it's turned off. I don't know. Alright, does seem like he welded on more than just that tack weld spot. Yeah, that's what needs to be cut. Okay, I can do that. I think I got it. Too loud. Yep. 95 decibels. I think it's louder than that right there. There we go. Oh, yes. And I didn't even hit the firewall. Perfect. Okay, so let's see if I can just tear this off right here. There we go. Cool. That one's free. That's so stupid. I mean, it works and all, but there you go. Watch this as I cut my finger off. All right. Sheesh. Yeah. There's some more welds back here, probably. But this whole tower is coming out, so I'm going to just cut this straight off. So let's get that side off first, and then we'll come back and take the other side of this off. I can even do this with the Sawzall, which would be pretty quick too. She's free. My disc is going away. Oh, hey, came right off. What do you know? No cutting required on that one. Good thing this engine's scrapped, because I'm flinging all kinds of metal into it. Hey, now you can see my master cylinder. Alright, let's get that other one cut off. I'm just gonna... There's that one. Yeah, see, it's pretty rusty on the bottom, and the top is all painted. And let's put some pliers on that to get that one off. Maybe not. Oh, that one came off even better. About the same. Cool. These will come out after I spend the big money and get that Mustang 2 front end. Alright, my welder comes in handy again. The sway bar bracket, one of the bolts wouldn't come out, so I welded a socket to it. The socket just kept stripping on the head. I got all the other bolts out. Apparently accidentally welded it to the bracket itself because the bracket is turning with the socket. But it's broken loose. This is out now. I can actually stop there, but I think I'll go ahead and get the bolt the rest of the way out of the hole. This is turning now. I may have gone overboard with welding it, but I didn't want it to slip, and yeah, it worked really well. Okay, if my camera will stay still, I feel like this is something I should record. I removed all the bell housing bolts that go from the bell housing to the block. I've removed the motor mount bolts on that side, and I'm down to the last threads on the last bolt here. There we go. The engine is free. It's hanging on the input shaft of the transmission. So let's give it a couple of tugs and see what happens. And I probably should take it out of gear. I believe it's in neutral now. Oh yeah, it's in neutral. Let me put something behind the tire. There's a rock. Keep it from rolling into the neighbor's car. All right, here we go. Yeah, I may have to pull these mounts because they're probably still wedged up against it a little bit. Scoot y'all back. You can kind of see the engine through the grill there. Alright, now so hanging on anything. Let's check. Let's see what I can do with this motor. It's not free of the bell housing yet. Let's grab my big screwdriver. Okay. That should be. Wait. It's on it. Should be off now. This little gap here. There we go. Off that gap. There's another. Engine going again. Drop the engine down. Alright, just a little bit of support. This gap really opened up now. There we go, got that dowel out. Okay, I guess I gotta keep trying. Ideally, I'd have an engine crane here, but had one, sold it in the divorce years ago, a decade ago. So, there we go. Now time to drop the jack. Hey, y'all, watch this. Yeah, there's my coolant. So let's scoot back and see what we got. Oh, straight 6, straight out of there. That's, probably I should have put on my lapel mic. Gonna try and extricate my jack now. There we go. So I pulled the sway bar out earlier today. That's the bolt that I had to weld, so that there was nothing in front of the engine. So the only cross members are behind the engine, and there's nothing on that side of the oil pan. So I knew it could fall out this way. Okay. So the flywheel is a little bit hung up on the cross member, but that's not bad. And I think once I get that passed, I can just get the whole thing out. There we go. I'm glad I got that on camera. There's how you pull an engine, boys. Hey, downdraft tube. Drain the oil first. Whew. Let's get the camera back. Gosh. There we go. One-man engine pull without a crank. Cool. Pull the clutch and flywheel off that in a moment. Try to catch my breath. Let me show you the side view of this car. We've got the gasser stance going on. No weight in the front end, so it's all up in the air like a gasser. Guess that's where they got the idea from. Took the engine out and were like, for whatever reason, I'd like to do a drag race with the car 5 feet up in the air. Call it a gasser. Oh man, I'm gonna need to take the rest of the afternoon after puffing that thing out of there. Jeez. Yeah, so this clutch was pretty close to done. It probably was touching the rivets. I mean, there's no wear marks on the rivets that I can really tell, but it's all but down to there. The grooves are all but gone. And best of all, if I got this started, the clutch is stuck to the pressure plate. There. Oh, nope. I just left half the material of the clutch on this pressure plate. I bet that's asbestos. I should probably not play with that. Anyways. 5/8. Yep. Flywheel bolts are 5/8. What you want? There's something. Oh, I still got a bolt in here. That's why it won't go on. There we go. Hey. Alright, let's see if I can get these flywheel bolts out with this gun. No, that would be a negative. Negative, Ghost Rider. Means I gotta hold it still while I break it loose. With these stupid self-adjusting vice grips that I hate so much, but they were a gift, so I just hold on to them. Yeah. Yeah, leave my foot under there. I'll catch the engine with my foot. Oh, not even my steel toe boots. Just my sneakers. Proof that I don't need steel toe boots at work. Okay, there's one. Glad I drained the oil out of this for a week straight. There's not even a trace left in this thing. There we All right. Now let's stand this stupid thing back up. Oh, I guess I did find some oil. Dang it. Jinxed myself. There we go. That'll keep moving, right? Alright. RTV on the threads or something, so somebody must have done this and known what they were doing. Keep stuff from getting in there. Okay, that was easy. Now I need to open another bag of cat litter and toss it on that small oil spill. Now, there might be some oil left in here. If there is, it's going to come out now. Alright, so this block is so... Okay, it's clean on this side, but over here it gets really nasty. There's 9/16. 7/16. Yep. Yep, there we go. Then my impact gun was going to zip these off real quick. There it is. Alright, that seems to be pretty well attached. Let me go grab my dead blow. Dead blow. There we go. Okay, there's that one. This is the oil pump. I think I'm going to have to do the other one with an actual wrench. Alright. That's all the connecting rods. Alright, let's roll it back on its side. Don't need a dipstick. We'll see about getting these rods out. Oh, the bearing looks okay. There we go. Well, the rings weren't stuck. If they were stuck, it would have come off over that ridge just fine. Yuck. Alrighty. There's one piston out. Where did your bearing go? I don't know. Yeah, that ridge was quite the pain to get past. Oh, this bearing was down to the copper. one came out the easiest of all. It had the least ridge, I guess. Beautiful. All right. Now go back up, right. There we go. And I get these big bolts off. This is 3/4. Yep, it's 3/4. And I suspect I am going to have to use the breaker bar to do this. Okay, so this was a cork oil pan gasket. So I don't think anybody's been in here in a long time, if ever. Oh, before I do this, let me grab the camera and show you this timing chain, because it is impressive. Okay, we'll come in for a close-up on that timing chain problem, because I don't know if it got on camera or not. Where are we? There we are. Okay. That's the timing chain. That is, I don't have a whole lot of experience with these kind of timing chains, but it looks like it could just hop around tooth to tooth, no problem. And I wouldn't be surprised if it already had. That is just incredible. I don't know if there's supposed to be a tensioner, or if the chain is just worn out that much. Main caps. I already did that one, okay. They're not terribly tight, but given it's only a 2.4 liter that made like 80 horsepower, I'm not surprised. Probably should get this pulley off real soon. That's better than 3/4. 13/16. That's tight. I don't know what I'm going to do to hold the engine still. Wedge that in there. There we go. Cool. That's perfect. Come on. You must remain wedged. Not wedged at all. Dang it. Oh, yeah, it's not wedged because the crank's not bolted down. It's a little short-sighted. Alright, yeah, so if I get this big heavy weight over to that side, and then I can stick something big and solid in here. There we go. Now, wow, that's on there tight. Work on it. Nope, don't think that's working. Ruining my jeans today. God grief. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Whew. So I go back that way. Oops, this way. There we go. That just slides right off. Yay. But that seal isn't great. There's a nice groove there where the seal made contact. So that's probably leaking out the front. And then I've got to do the timing cover. So, because the timing chain is going to hold the crankshaft in. So those look like, I don't know, 7/16 or maybe even 3/8. I always think they're 3/8 and they end up being 7/16. So. Yes, they're 3/8. That's everybody. All right. Oh, well, that was easier than I expected. That's probably 9/16 on the cam. Okay, there. The chain is just flapping in the breeze. Yeah, there was no tensioner meant for it. Almost getting a hop or two. Jeez. Yeah, it's pretty wore out. It definitely would screw with the cam timing if it hadn't already jumped. Should be this. 5/8 just this. Yep, that's 5/8. Okay. Let's try to back that on it. Yay! Let's make sure the camera can see this. Okay, yeah, you can see what I'm doing. It's off the edge, but whatever. There we go. Cool. Clean that up, hang it on the wall. Yeah, lady, this thing ran, what was it, 2 years ago? Sure it did. The more I see, the more I know. Still got a freaking bolt stuck in it. Alright, I don't know if my lifter is going to keep the cam from coming out. We'll see. Alright. Yeah, I think the lifters are still in there. Anyways, let's pull the crankshaft out. Lift with your back, not your legs. Oh, yeah. Put those back in. That'll help a lot. There's it. There's that. Wow. Oh. And other than having moisture in the oil passages, the main bearings look better than the crank ones, or the rod ones did, because the rod ones are all copper. These are at least gray. Out you go. Now we're ready for the big hot camp. Whew. I don't say bad loads or anything, no bad wear. Cam looks fine. Now these stupid lifters. I don't know if these were hydraulic or solid. There's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll be all of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, I only have 10. Oh, there's one. I bet this one's very heavy. 12. Alrighty. Worn out, great. Yeah. So, cool. I'll put this at the curb for the local tweakers to come and recycle. And, yeah, it's the circle of life. Kuna Matata. Put some fresh clothes on.